everybody, it's Yasmin here. Hello. I'm still not really well enough to show my face. I don't think I've had makeup on for about 2 or 3 weeks now. So I'm not going to be showing my face. So that's good for those of you who didn't want to see it anyway. What I thought, I just noticed the time. I'm actually feeling better and better, which is great. And so I thought what I would do today is I would just hop on to talk really a little bit about the astrology that's going on, because there's some actually quite good astrology happening, and also to do a card I'll be doing from my new deck. So let me just see. Are you saying hello? Hello, Alexandra. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Wendy. Yes, I am feeling better. I'm feeling better every day, actually. I may even be able to go out and get out of the house quite soon. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hello, Melissa. Hey, everybody. Okay, so before we do anything else, let me see if I can manage to use the magic of this. So yes, there we go. So here is this is my software that I use. Some of you will have seen it before. Hang on, what's happening here? Oh yeah, I want this one because I want to show the moon as well. So this is Solarfire that I use, and this is just looking at the astrology for today and tomorrow. And I thought I'd just share with you because it's kind of like relatively good astrology. Basically, looking at where we are right now, the next link coming up, it's going to be the moon connecting with Uranus, the planet of chaos. So if you're feeling a little bit crazy emotionally right now, that will be why. But then actually, as we go into the weekend, we've got some quite nice astrology. Look there, we've got the moon is going to be connecting with Venus. It's an opposition, but still it's rather lovely. And then the next thing after that is going to be the moon connecting to Neptune. So it's a really nice time to, it's Friday night here in the UK and in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. And it's just a nice time to kind of be with family or be with friends. Just generally a good thing. And then we get the moon clashing with Jupiter, but that's still fine. And then we get the moon harmonizing with Pluto. So all in all, between today and tomorrow and even into Sunday, it's all looking relatively good. But what I really wanted to point out was this as well, which is the Mars trine Saturn. Okay, so if we look at that there, we're going to have Mars there making a harmonious link to Saturn. And that is bloody good. It's constructive, it's positive, it's two very powerful planets in a harmonious alignment. So hopefully as we go into the weekend, it's looking like a pretty nice weekend. I've actually got a very quiet weekend plan, but basically means that whatever we do this weekend, it can be a good weekend to kind of just do constructive things. A bit of DIY actually wouldn't go astray, because Mars Saturn is actually quite good for things like DIY, but it's also good for the whole planet because Saturn is currently in Aquarius, the sign of humanity, and having this harmonious link there, hopefully the whole of humanity is going to be feeling a little bit less stressed. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that, and also point out that next week, view chart, on Monday we are going to have Mercury going retrograde, but more about that next week. Oh look, there's my beautiful cards. Well, I've got my screen up. So these are my beautiful new cards. For those of you who haven't seen them yet, designed by Laurie Menner, who you might know from Instagram as Cosmic Collage. She's amazing. Look at those beautiful cards she's created. And if you've already bought a deck, I'll tell you how to get the bonuses in a minute, and if you haven't, I'll tell you how to get the bonuses in a minute. But actually look at this first. This is actually really nice here. So this shows how the cards are divided up. They're actually all new moons, first quarter moons, full moons, and last quarter moons. So the new moons will show you where the opportunities are coming. First quarter moons are challenges. Full moons represent climaxes and conclusions, and the last quarter moon is, so the full moon is climaxes and the last quarter moon is conclusions. All right, and they all give you little rituals to use as well. So we're going to do a card in a minute. So the new moons kind of are vibing with the angels and the planetary energies. The first quarter moons encourage you to tap into your powers via your chakras. The full moons work with, of course, goddess energy. And the last quarter moons use crystals, okay? So you get little kind of little rituals to do, which depending on which card you get. You know, if you get a new moon card, then that's really good because that means everything's going really well, and you'll get information about how to kind of boost your opportunities. If you get a first quarter moon, it means, oh, okay, you're going through a bit of a challenging situation, so here's how to tap into your chakras to help redirect the way you're going. If you get a full moon card, it can obviously be a pretty emotional time, and that's when we use the goddess energy, tap into that. And then the last quarter moon conclusions about sweeping away leftover debris, and we use the crystals, which are great for clearing. So, and if you do order before the cards come out in about 3 weeks from now, you will get, so these are the pre-order bonuses, we call them. So it's what you get basically when you order. So the first thing is I haven't actually recorded it yet because I haven't been well, but I'm better now. So I'm going to do a little mini masterclass on how to use the cards to manifest your dreams. So if you're watching now, which obviously you are if you can hear me, you know, if there's anything you want to know about cards, like anything that's always stumped you, is there something I can tell you in this masterclass? But I'm just, you know, I know the thing is, in my world, everybody knows how to use oracle cards, but maybe you've got some questions, so I'd love to help you answer those. We have the essential oils to help you make magic, and we've actually got that PDF now. It came in a couple of days ago from the designer. It looks absolutely lovely. So it's a list of all the essential oils that you can use if you want to help sort of boost your manifesting depending on what card you get. We're actually looking into making some kits as well. We just haven't got there yet. And I'm going to give you a beautiful manifesting mantra to use in your meditations. So that you get all those for free, but only if you order before October 19 and register your purchase. Okay, you can't just buy them randomly and then think that these are going to magically materialize because they will not. You have to actually tell us that you've bought them. So on this page here, I've actually put this link in the description today. You can buy them from Amazon, Waterstones, UK Bookshop. This is where you'll just be asked to put a picture of yourself holding the cards. Barnes & Noble, Indigo, Booktopia, Book Depository, and Boll in Holland. And then you just put in your details, and then when you click that, you will be sent an email which will tell you how to get all the pre-order bonuses as soon as they come out. So there you go, my beautiful new Moonology cards. I'm very, very happy with them, and I've been using them, and honestly, they have been very accurate. Excuse my messy desk. All right, so let's do a card. Actually, let me just see if I can see your comments here. Says Debbie Charles, love the themes of the cards and tying them in with crystals and chakras. Thank you. Jackie, I've needed a way to use my essential oils in my practice. Brilliant. Michelle, I'm so glad you're feeling better. Me too. Someone says, I used to read tarot. Are these similar? Well, you know, tarot and oracle cards are similar in a way, but you know, they're also quite different. Oh, Helene said that. Because tarot cards, especially with regular tarot cards, they basically tell you what's going to happen, whereas with these cards, they more or less tell you what to do depending on which card you get, because, you know, maybe you're not happy with the way things are going, and sometimes life doesn't go the way we want it to go. So what do we need to do to make it go the way we want it to go? Excellent. Debbie, you've pre-ordered. Make sure you register your purchase, so you are registered for all the what do you call them? Bonuses. All right, so now we are going to do a card. Let me just quickly do one thing here. I'm getting a message from Facebook that says my frame rate is too low, 15 to 60. Okay, so here are the cards. So do you have a question? Do you have a question? Yeah, do you have a question? If you have a question, write it in the comments or say it out loud. Write it in the comments or say it out loud. Debbie Childs, do we register on your website? No, what you do, let me just go back to the page. You go to this page, or I've put a link in today's Facebook, but you go to this page here. The link is in the description of today's Facebook Live, and you scroll down and you register here. And then when you click that, we will put you in the system, so as soon as all the pre-order bonuses are available, you will receive them. Alrighty, so we are going to do a card. Oh, Mary, I'm sorry you're going through a breakup. That's always tough. All right. Okie dokie. All right, so going to do a card. So whatever question you've asked, the card should be able to answer you. All right, let's go here. Aha. All right. So you can't see that, can you, because of the light? If I hold it up here, maybe you can. Hang on. So we have got the first quarter moon in Scorpio, okay? First, oh, come on, there we go. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. So look at that beautiful card. So now, just to kind of remind everybody, so going back to this page here, so the first quarter moon cards, here we are. So this is the card we've all got, all right? So these represent challenges. This is where you are being challenged and you probably already know it. We looked at the signs being triggered to understand the dynamics and find the solutions, okay? So the first quarter moon card in Scorpio takes in the energies of the sun in Leo and the moon in Scorpio, because it's astrology, but that's how you get it. So use the obstacles arising as springboards to go to where you want to be. The first quarter moon cards encourage you to tap into your powers via your chakras. All right, so going back to the card, there is the card, and here is the interpretation. So whatever question you've asked, this applies to you, all right? So whether you're asking about your love life or your job or your health or your weekend. Okay, so release your blocks is the big message. When it comes to pushing through your fears and any other negative feelings, you're going to have to dig deeper. Sorry about that. Dig deeper. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, because fear blocks us. Make time to clear any toxic feelings around you. So Mary, for example, who was asking about her breakup, clear away toxic feelings you have about what's happened. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. So if there's something you want, don't let pride stop you. Now you might say, why do we ask that? Okay, but I'll tell you why. Because, as it says here, the first quarter moon in Scorpio takes place, see here? First quarter moon in Scorpio takes place. My nails are really dirty. They're actually not dirty, sorry. They're just not manicured right now. First quarter moon in Scorpio takes place when the sun is in Leo and the moon is in Scorpio. Sorry, this must be really annoying trying to see this there. And so that's why Leo pride comes into it. Don't let pride stop you from showing how dearly you want something. It's okay to be vulnerable if you know the people you're dealing with are trustworthy. Think about others as much as yourself. Manifesting mix. There's light and shade in your situation and you need to embrace it. Don't get stuck on one idea and refuse to budge. And the reason why that comes up is because Leo and Scorpio, which are the two signs that make up the first quarter moon in Scorpio, are both fixed signs, so they can get a bit stuck. Now, in terms of the little mini ritual you can do here, tune into your manifesting powers. Your sacral chakra, Svadhisthana, is all about emotions and feelings. It's located just below your navel and is bright orange in color. Think of the way that water flows. That's how this chakra can help your feelings to flow now. So imagine yourself, this is the crucial bit, imagine yourself bathing in a beautiful column of warming orange light. Hold the card to your lower belly and call in the energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Scorpio, thank you for helping me to clear out energetic debris so I can fulfill my potential. So there you go. There's a pretty straightforward answer to all of your questions. All of your questions. There you go. All right. Debbie Childs is saying, oh, I just knew this was sacral chakra. There you go. All right, so there you go. So these are the new cards, and that's why I love them, because I feel like they're really accurate, and they give you that little mini ritual to do. So, you know, if you've really got a big question and you want to really work on it, it's really important to do a little bit of work with it. You know, cards don't doom you to the answer. It's just what you're currently manifesting at any given time. So I think on that note, I'm going to log off, and I'm going to be looking forward to seeing you back here on Monday. All right, so remember, this weekend, release your blocks. Do the little ritual I mentioned. Rewind and pause if you need to listen to it or read it again. Lots of love, guys. Mwah. See ya.